Good morning, Bougie Duchess here with her morning cup of coffee. How are you doing out there in Dutchy land? I hope all is well with you and that you're having a wonderful day. I know it is hot in Southern California. I've already kicked on the AC. I've taken Bo for his morning walk. So I've gotten my little bit of exercise in. I'll be hitting the inversion table later today. I'll probably do some live videoing from that since I'll be alone when I'm doing that. And I rely on you guys, and just in case I may do something or hurt myself in some kind of way, that you'll pick up the phone and call 911 and let people know that that the Duchess is in need of help. Send out the troops. Send out the troops. Yes. So this morning on the schedule, I have a makeup tutorial for you. So I'm fresh face. Here you go. See, fresh face. There you are. And somebody. Let me first get to the videos where I can monitor what's going on simultaneously, and at least I don't need to hear it. Okay, so let's turn the volume down. I don't need to hear what's going on, but if you guys are going to comment, I can at least see the comments and respond live. Jose Taco just joined in. Hello, my darling Jose. I hope you're feeling well. And so a lot of times I keep up with, Facebook. It's one of my favorite addictions. Yes, I'm an addict. Let's get that out of the way. And I talk about things that will possibly assist in recovery. Of course, I am one of those people that I truly believe in transferring addiction straight over to coffee and food. Yes, I love to eat, but I try and eat healthy. I just finished filming a very low-cal Peruvian lime pie. Delicious. I used stevia instead of sugar. I had to make some adaptations to it. It took a little bit longer to bake, but I'm going to be editing that video and I'll be showing you that. I'm going to try and get all of my editing done this weekend and start posting it to my YouTube channel and reconfigure the YouTube channel just a little bit and start breaking up the playlist into maybe like into cuisine and lifestyle, and then the short little bites, which will probably include these kind of videos from Facebook. So keep posted. There are changes on the way. So one of the other things that I kind of wanted to discuss about, and some great hot topic ideas have been provided by you guys. I really appreciate it. Great shout out to Cindy. She's done a wonderful job at helping me out with the hot topics. So one of her wonderful little ideas as far as hot topics, and we will be discussing it live this weekend, probably Sunday morning, because I work. Yes, the Bougie Duchess has a job. I'm not living off of a pension of any sort. But one of the wonderful things, hi Lorelei, how are you doing? Good seeing you, honey. One of the wonderful things that we'll be discussing Sunday morning about on Hot Topics is landlords that are allegedly, it's an allegation, so there's probably proof out there. I'm just not on my hands of the proof, but if I ever do get my hands on this proof, I will be sure to present it here. So one of the wonderful things about Facebook is it provides all kinds of controversial topics for us to talk about. And one of the topics we'll be talking about this weekend are about landlords who are allegedly asking for sexual favors from tenants who can't pay rent during the pandemic. And I have fallen victim to this back in the 80s, so I personally have some experience about this. And another hot topic arose today. No, is it arose? has arisen. Thank you, Alejandra, for that. My Girl Friday over there, I explained to her the other day that Girl Friday meant an assistant. Anyway, Trump Care he allegedly, no, I heard him say it. I saw it on the news. He is investigating a way of using disinfectant spray on human beings to eradicate COVID-19 in some kind of way. So that is also going to hit the hot topics because that is so ridiculous and deadly. Don't anybody try that. That is advice from a moron. Not a safe thing to do. So that will be on the hot topics also this weekend. So I'm going to take my last little gulp of coffee and we're going to start working on the makeup tutorial this morning. I see Martin has shown up in the group. Hi Martin, how are you doing? Hope all is well. Okay, so one of the first things I like to do is I always feel like I have these dark circles under my eyes, so I put some cover up around them. And I just put, a little bit around both eyes. Helps cover up the black eye. Now, I have a brush. Everybody should have a brush. I use this brush to spread color. And so I just spread it all around the eye. Lightly, don't pull hard on the skin. As an older girl, my skin is a little bit more fragile, so I try not to tug and pull too hard on it. But I try and get that color spread all the way around the eye socket. And then once I've finished spreading the color all around the eye socket really well, see like that, then I go ahead and cover a little bit around the bridge and spread down just like that. The little triangular area, or a square rectangular area. Okay, so the next thing I like using is a mineral powder. I don't like clogging my pores, so I use a mineral powder. And I spread that, using the wrong brush. I use this brush to spread mineral powder. And I take and I put it on generously and I spread it all over everything, including the eyes where I just put that cover stick down on because it'll help set that really well. All over my face. And I find a mineral powder that is close to my complexion. Just like this. And I blend it all the way down onto my neck. And I use it liberally. Just like that. And it helps cover up any blemishes, any spots. I suggest if you've got pimples or then you need a different little makeup routine. And I think that the routine needs to probably include a different kind of cleansing routine that you do at night. So the next thing I do is I'm going to do the brows. And I like going along the natural hairline and I follow the growth of the hair. I don't have much hair, but I just go right along there, outlining. And then now here at the end of the brow, I have absolutely no hair. So I just kind of extend it a little bit towards the temple. Not all the way to the temple, but just a little bit there. And I try and thicken it up. Just like that, right there, where all the natural hair is at. I try not to draw in more than what is really there. And there we go. That is one brow. And now I'm using today I decided to use a lighter color brow pencil. Usually I use a darker brown, but it's spring and summery, and so I'm going for a lighter little look. And so now I'm going to the other side. And, usually I start the brow right there at the corner of the eye. So wherever the corner of my eye is starting, that's where I'm working from. And so here we go. I'm going right along the hairline. And I like a cream pencil, and I don't press down too hard. So, and then once again, start extending it out towards the temple. You see there? And then, there we go. Now I look at them and I make sure that they look kind of like sisters. They don't have to be twins, but they've got to be sisters. They got to look like family. There we go. I'm kind of happy with that. Actually, I would like a nicer little point along here. So I'm going to just draw up a little bit. There we go. There we go. I like that. That's nice. Nice. So, next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some color down on the eyelids. And I go just along the natural brow of the brow. Also, I'm using another cream pencil. And I go along the brow, the bone of the eye socket. And I just draw it in. Just like that. You see there? Not much, just a little bit. And I know it looks a little rough right at the moment, but I'm getting ready to do some blending here. And I'm going to only try and play with one color on the eye because I'm going to let my natural eye color kind of shine through. And this is a very daytime wear. Hi, Tiffany. How are you doing? So there we go. Now I've got, wait, let me thicken it up a little bit more on this side. There we go. So there, now I have it on both sides, just like that. Perfect, perfect. Now, I use a firm little brush like this for blending. And so, I blend upward, leaving my eyelid free from any dark color. And I pull this all the way out. Just like that. And I bring it all the way down into just like this. And now this is the thing I like about cream pencil, because when I go back over it with the mineral powder is just going to help it set. And I'm bringing it down into this little eyelid area, just like this. There we go. See there? Doing the same thing over here. Just like this. Now, by leaving this eyelid socket open this way, it leaves room for, you can put a pop of color in there, like a green, or I like yellows and whites and all kinds of other, all kinds of other colors that make the eyelid pop. Or you could even go darker and give it that smoky lid. And one of my tutorials later on, I'll show you how to do a nice smoky lid. It's a beautiful look to be doing. Okay, so here we are. I've got both sides done. It looks like this side is a little darker than this side. No problem. We can fix that. I apply just a little bit more to the end here. Just like that. And I keep blending, blending. There we go. There we are. That's better. Much better. Closer. Closer, closer, closer. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spread some more of the mineral powder over both of the lids. Mineral powder in my hand. And here we go. Spread it over this one. Spread it over this one. Okay. So there, it blends it in. It holds and sets that cream stick right down. Now, I'm getting ready to do liquid liner. If I haven't taught you my little trick for liquid liner, I'm going to teach it to you now. Hi, Bobby. How are you doing? Welcome to my makeup tutorial. Good morning to you, too. All right, so make sure there's plenty of eyeliner. I put my 2-3 little fingers on my cheek like this, and I start brushing right along the eyelashes in short little strokes. Short little strokes right there onto the eyelid. There we go. And I pull it all the way into the corner. And I just do the eyelid first. You see there? Just like that. 1, 2, 3. And believe one thing, I do not have the steadiest hand in the world. I've got a little bit of a shake to my hand. It's the decades of drug abuse that I've gone through. But I have little tips and tricks that'll help you do this. Okay, now, once again, with the 3 fingers perched on your cheekbone, I pull it out. There we go. And now, done. I have that little cat eye look. You see that? I don't get too dramatic with it. Now, there used to be a time I'd draw that line all the way out there. And that would be okay because, you know, back in the day when I was a showgirl, it was kind of necessary for that stage work. And I do the same thing on the opposite side. I perch my fingers on my cheekbone and I just start brushing lightly along the eyelashes. But anyway, back in the day, yes, it's always back in the day, those showgirl days. Yeah, I used to paint some drama eyes. Hello, Juan. How are you? And so here I am, just little strokes, little strokes. That way, if you make a mistake, it's a little mistake. It's not a big mistake. And make sure that there's always plenty of liquid liner. And I like a felt tip liner. It feels like a little marker of sorts. But I'm just as good with the brush. That's fine too. There we go. And then I pull it out. Okay. And there you go. Perfect. They look like sisters. They don't have to look like twins. And I always have a little method to my madness. I start at the top and work my way down. You know? So now the next thing. Hi, Medina. How are you doing? Good seeing you, girl. So the next thing I do is the mascara. Oh, goodness. Let me start waving at some of these people. There we go. All right. One of the things is the mascara. I think mascara is so dangerous because it gets so close to your eyes, and so many times I've stuck myself in the eye with this brush, and then my eyes start to water and everything starts to run. It's just horrendous. So here's my little trick. I open my eyes as wide as possible, and I start brushing at the tip. I get a good feel for where they're at. I brush, 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 and then zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Brush, 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 zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Brush, 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 zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Just like that. And I work my way towards the base of the eyelashes and being very, very careful. So see how I'm getting in there and I'm zigzagging in there. Brush, 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 and I zigzag up into that base. Trying to be very careful. And I do the same thing using the tip, getting the corner eyelashes just the same way. And this, I don't recommend, if you're going to use falsy eyelashes, I don't recommend that you use some mascara or anything like that. None of that is necessary. So let me start liking some of the stuff that's going on here. There we go. Alrighty, now the next one, same thing. You know, start lightly out towards the edge, just like this. Just work lightly out towards the edge. And then zigzag, zigzag as I get closer in towards the base. Lightly out towards the edge, zigzag, zigzag, and I get in closer towards the base. Same thing, lightly, zigzag, zigzag, in towards the base. And you always got to make sure that there's plenty of mascara on the mascara brush. Zigzag, zigzag, lightly. There we go. Brush, brush, brush. In closer towards the base. I think I need to... And, you know, I do 2 applications to each eye. I think that really helps plump them up. I'm going to, pretty soon here, I'm going to go out and do some makeup shopping. I'm going to buy that new, there's this new mascara that actually lengthens the lashes. I'm going to try that, see how that works, see if it's any good, and give you my advice on whether to buy it or not. It might be garbage. Who knows? So there we go. We're about done with the mascara. Yeah, I may have, I froze on this screen. I can, Alejandra has mentioned to me that I froze on one of the screens, but I'm sure I'm still, yes, I'm still functioning. There we go. It happens. Technical difficulties happen around here all the time. I know how to roll with the punches, honey. I try to be a professional. Now, the next thing I'm going to do here is with my my blush, and I like something that gives a little sparkle. So I use this. It's got some iridescence in it. I put it naturally along the brow bone here, just like this. The same on that side. And then I use the brush that I use for blending color, and I blend that in lightly, just like that, right along where I painted it, just like that. Take and brush down there, brush in the center. Now, to contour it, I put a little bit here, and I put a little bit here. And then I work that contour straight down the cheek, just like this. Same thing on this side. And I always do light to dark, because once you use your brush in a dark capacity, you cannot use it in a light capacity, because then it messes everything up. That's just my little technique. And there we go. Alrighty. Now, for daytime wear, I just like a light little lip gloss with color. Big fan of the shimmery stuff. I'm almost out of it, so you know I'm going to go out and buy some more. When I go makeup shopping, I may go live to do this over at CVS. One of my favorite places to shop at. Okay, here we go. And I just liberally put this stuff on. I put it in the center of my lips. I don't put it all the way out to the end. I touch like that. Now, I've made this suggestion time and time again. I suggest you buy a lip brush, get your lip brush, make it your friend, and now I paint it to the edge. There we go. There we go. I don't line it. This is just daytime wear. And there you go. Makeup tutorial done. This is the Bougie Duchess. Remember to like us, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram page now that you can find as under the Bougie Duchess. And stay tuned for more videos. Remember, this weekend we have hot topics coming up. And I hope you've enjoyed what I've displayed for you this morning. Welcome and bye for now.